Hello and welcome to Clean Cut, where we talk about the truth. All we have to do is use solid logic and common sense, and away we go.
This season, we're returning to the topic of the Psalms and their meaning. Now, a brief disclaimer before getting into this psalm. The Psalms will be numbered differently in different translations of the Bible. This is a very, very old discrepancy, and to help clear things up, I'll be explaining what number the psalm has in the Douay-Rheims Bible and in the Revised Standard Version. However, the episodes themselves will list psalm numbers as they're given in the Douay-Rheims Bible. Sorry if this is confusing. Anyway, this is Psalm 86 in the Douay-Rheims Bible, but Psalm 87 in the RSV. For the sons of Kor, a psalm of a canticle. As we discussed in analyses of previous psalms, the sons of Kor, i.e. Korah, mentioned here were musicians of worship appointed by King David. The foundations thereof are in the holy mountains. The Lord loveth the gates of Sion above all the tabernacles of Jacob. As great as the worship places of Israel are, heaven is much greater. Glorious things are said of thee, O city of God. I will be mindful of Rahab and of Babylon, knowing me. Rahab helped the 2 Israelite spies who infiltrated her city of Jericho, and Babylon was the capital of the powerful Babylonian Empire. This verse is saying that as part of his greatness, God has knowledge about all the people of other lands, both good people who show mercy to strangers, like Rahab did, and powerful cities that control large empires. Nothing escapes his notice. Behold the foreigners, and Tyre, and the people of the Ethiopians. These were there. Tyre was a rich Phoenician city in a country that bordered Israel, and Ethiopia was much further away, far to the south. This verse is saying that God knows the people who are close and the people who are far away. Shall not Sion say, This man and that man is born in her, and the Highest himself hath founded her? God knows the full history of every person, and when anyone turns to him, he can tell them more about themselves than they've ever known. The people of the time also kept track of their lineage, though, of course, our knowledge can't compare to God's. The Lord shall tell in his writings of peoples and of princes, of them that have been in her. Whether people do good like Rahab, or evil like the Canaanite idol worshippers, God will keep a solid record of all the people, royalty and otherwise, who get close to his people or his worship. Remember, even people from other countries sometimes came to Israel to join them in worshiping God. This would happen much more often after the building of the first temple. The dwelling in thee is as it were of all rejoicing. People who are in the presence of God receive joy from him, and should express that joy in worship and thanksgiving. This is a psalm of praise for God's knowledge and care in keeping track of the details of our lives, though the various references to people and locations take a bit of work to figure out these days. We should also remember God's omniscience, both when we're tempted to sin and when we're tempted to think that God doesn't understand our situation. Many, many people don't understand us or what we've been through, but God is different. We can always trust him to know us through and through. God knows everything.
That's all for now, so keep asking questions, and thanks for watching.